লোক লাগে, ঠিক আছে, সাধারণত হয় না। অগ্নিহোত্র গৃহকর্ম, এটা গৃহকর্ম না, এটা হচ্ছে মানে বিশাল লেখা, আপনি দেখবেন গোয়াতে হয়েছিল।
Obeisance to the source of all light, from all of humanity, herein embodied as one, upon this human form, full of divine potential, tireless in its endeavor to shape and to save. Comes a ritual born of a need for prayer. May the remover of all obstacles, Lord Ganesha, remove from us the sense of doership and bless that we live in harmony with all of creation. May our many trials and tribulations chisel us into perfection, allowing us to go within the bliss of making us cleansed, innocent and pure, worthy of the abundance of may this small spark of the divine, by our acceptance of our many faults, manifest itself as a blazing fire that purifies. We offer that which springs from the strength of our bodies as signs of our vitality, becoming once again like a newborn, still wet from its mother's womb, our eyes anointed with discrimination, so that we may never again fall asleep to the truth of our being. Soma, our very own self, is brought to travel upon this path, our body. It is the abode of all the gods. Is Indra, the ruler of the gods, who sits as our very own mind, ensuring a life well spent.
এটা রথের উপকল্পনা, এটা অলরেডি শ্রুতিতে আছে। চ্যারিয়েট মানে যে রথতে আসছেন, যে গাড়িতে আসছেন, সেটা শরীর বলা হয়। ইন্দ্র তার অধিপতি, ঠিক আছে, আর পিছনে সোমা নিয়ে আসছেন, একটা ঘট ভর্তি সোমা নিয়ে আসছেন। এটাকে, এই ক্রিয়াকে অগ্নিমন্থন বলা হয়। আর্মি বলে দুটো ইয়ে আছে, কাটা আছে, ওটা দিয়ে যখন ইয়ে করা হয় তখন এরকম অগ্নি আসবে। তারপরে গর্ভদানের মতন, এটাকে গর্ভদান বলা হয়, অগ্নির গর্ভদান। তো তারপরে এরকম দলতে দলতে নিয়ে আসবেন অগ্নিকে। দেখুন
your presence here as Agni, the all-purifying Lord of fire, to take from me this great burden of my bondage, and to be the one who acts on my behalf, fulfilling all that needs to be done here for the well-being and liberation of all sentient beings. We make a solemn oath of kinship and togetherness for the common good, with this pouring of life-giving water touched with gold upon this blessed Soma, our very own life. We make an offering of the all too precious and rare Soma, because it represents the offering of our own life, which is too precious and priceless. Without it, nothing is possible, and so the Soma must be found, and by thy grace used to find thee again. Lord's heart we make our own, filling ourselves with all that is virtuous and good for life upon this earth. As a babe is nourished in its mother's womb, I too am nourished by the Lord, who feeds me in secret. We let go of all that remains and make an offering of our fire-born self, causing a blissful, cooling peace to spread in all the directions. Integrating that which has been torn apart, mind from body, self from self, a fire climbs, lifting with the immense force of our aspiration that which is down here to meet that which comes from up above, to fulfill the destined wholeness which has been the very object of our quest. We chant for peace in all dimensions, and we invoke the blessings of the Supreme Being upon all the generations to come, so that they may not swerve from the path of righteous conduct, that they may remain considerate towards all that sustains life. It is at his feet that our sacrifice was begun. At his heart, the precious Soma was acquired. And now, at his head, our final liberation comes from this never-ending cycle of birth and death. Our mystic nerves, Ida and Pingala, we move towards the heart, from where the sacred Soma nourishes the fire of our spiritual quest. At the navel of the Yajna Purusha, we plant the mass of a sacred Audumbar tree, sanctified, making the strength of the Lord our own. We pray the Supreme Lord to be indulgent to the faults unknowingly committed by us in the performance of this yajna, and to ensure that nothing of our sacrifice is wasted here, even as we offer to Agni, the Lord of Fire, his share of Soma for his kind intercession on our behalf. From the feet to the head, the divine energy moves in a collective movement to loftier realms. Now, together, of one heart, though we are many, from that sacred vessel, full of Soma and limitless love, we pour forth into the fire, for the well-being of a world that has begun again, full of a divine promise, renewed. The task is done, and we are at an end, though this is only the beginning of a glorious age. Unbroken our oaths, by His will we have kept, with faultless intent in this great yajna, performed only by divine assignment. We extract the juice of the sacred soma, elixir and essence of our own life, purified and held in a heart-shaped vessel, from which, like unto the streams of blood flowing in equal measure from our heart, we share as one and promise forevermore to partake equally in the goodness that nourishes one and illumines all. We thank the guardian deities, ever vigilant in their protection of this sacred space, to clear the residue of the immense power manifested here from the very structure and elements of our temple of fire. Our own bodies immersed, refreshed, washed and renewed from our bath in Vedic fire, from our constant seeking of supreme grace, transported and soaking now in the delightful chill of a river's embrace. We receive with humility the return of our Lord,
এটা হোম যজ্ঞ
the
শেষ
one
যজ্ঞের
who is
শেষে বলা
ever
হয়
the
প্রসাদ
object of our
আমরা
worship,
হোমের পরে টিপ পড়ি
and
সেটা
thus keeping alive the sacred flame hidden within the embers, like love and all that is sacred, known and experienced as the life-giving warmth of the Supreme One. Our prayers for the Blessed One, by whom was made possible this immense act of worship.
আমি আরেকটা ভিডিও ছোট করে দেখাবো দুটো কথা বলে দেখুন শুল্ক শাস্ত্র বলে আপনারা দেখলেন হোমে